All right, so here's an additional one. We're given 70 grams of carbon disulfide and 70 grams of oxygen. First thing we need to do is balance the equation. We have 1 carbon, 1 carbon. We have 2 sulfurs, so we need a 2 there. We have 2 oxygens. We have 2, 4, 6 oxygens, so we need a 3 there. Second, we figure out what's limiting. And we do that by calculating moles of each. 70 grams of carbon disulfide divided by the molar mass of carbon disulfide, which is 76 grams per mole. And that gives us 0.9211 moles. Now we do the moles of oxygen. We have 70 grams of oxygen. We have 32 grams in 1 mole. .1875 moles of oxygen. Next step, remember, is divide by the coefficient. The coefficient in front of CS2 is 1. The coefficient in front of the oxygen is 3. Which one is smaller? The oxygen is. So this guy is our limiting. Okay? Oxygen is limiting. That means we're going to use the oxygen to calculate the rest of the world. All right? Step C, calculate excess. Well, excess is going to be carbon disulfide. So we'll start with our moles of oxygen. 70 grams of oxygen divided by 32 grams in 1 mole. The next step then is to look at our ratios. We have 3 oxygens for every 1 carbon disulfide, 3 moles of O2, 1 mole of CS2. Our molar mass of CS2 was 76 grams in 1 mole. Divided by 32 divided by 3 times 76, 55.41 grams of ammonia used. All right. How do we figure out what's excess? Well, we take the starting amount, which was 70 grams, minus 55.41 grams. And we get 14.58 left over. Okay? D, calculate the mass. Okay, so C, we calculated what was used here. D, we calculated the leftover. For E, calculate the carbon dioxide that we're going to make. So once again, we start 70 grams of oxygen divided by 32 grams in 1 mole. Our ratio of oxygen to carbon dioxide is 3:1. Molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44 grams in 1 mole. That gives us 32.1 grams of carbon dioxide produced. For F, it asks us to do sulfur dioxide. 70 grams divided by 32 grams in 1 mole. Our ratio is 3 moles O2 to 2 moles of SO2. Sulfur dioxide has a molar mass of 64 grams in 1 mole. .3 grams of SO2 produced.